Hey again, YouTube. How you doing? It's Billy Haynes here with another album review, and this time we'll be doing Cavalera Conspiracy's Pandemonium. That's right, from 2014. Yeah, let's get into it. I hate the fact that this random generator kind of does this to me. It sounds like that I'm not a huge fan of Sepultura, Cavalera Conspiracy, or Soulfly. Which I am. I'm such a huge fan of Max Cavalera. I really am. But it keeps giving me albums that I'm just like, oh, this is just not what I classify as Max's best. I mean, yes, I've done Beneath the Remains. Fantastic album. One of my favourites of all time. Yeah, I've done little bits and pieces here and there, but I keep getting the albums that I'm just like, nah, I can't wait to do more. I can't wait to do more of his albums because I've got so many. Pandemonium comes in next, and I apologise profusely for what I'm about to say about this album because it's unfortunate. It really is. And so let's get into it. Babylonian Pandemonium starts off this album, and I like the drums. I mean, Igor Cavalera is one of the best drummers out there, in my opinion. He really is a fucking beast. Like the drums, like the guitars, and the ambience to this track. The one thing that actually kills this track for me is Max Cavalera doing what sounds like the Wizard of Oz, you know, and I'm just like, no, the way that he says Pandemonium, I'm just like, stop it, please stop it. Yeah, it just feels like I'm outside the Wicked Witch of the West Castle, you know, waiting for her to pull down her pubic hair and me to climb up it. It's just fucking weird. I don't know how to feel about this track as much as you feel about me saying that or mouthing it over a fucking speaker. But there you go. Yeah, don't know how to feel about this track. It's getting a 2 out of 5. It's average. Yeah, I wish I could get that out of my head now because it's fucking stuck in there. It really is. I'm sorry. Go and listen to that song if you ever want to laugh, please. I can't help it now. Bonsai Kamikaze comes next. If that hasn't taken you through this album, what will? Guitars are good on that. The bass is good on this. The ambience is good. Actually, the vocals get better. Fuck off. It's getting a 2 out of 5. I think it's very average tune. Nothing really to sell. Everything sounds like it's fucking drowned out in this album. So it's a fucking weird one. Scum comes next. Well, if you don't feel scummy at this point, I don't know what the fuck would. The drums are good on it. The bass is pretty good. Like the rhythm section, because that's all I can hear. The rest of it is just like this weird droning. It's just like caught a bit there, caught a bit there. I'm glad that, you know, Max withheld himself from giving me any more Wizard of Oz puppetry. So thank you. But then all of a sudden this album actually becomes better after the first 3 tracks. I'm just like, did I touch the CD player? Did I? But no, I didn't. I Barbarian comes next. The guitars, the bass, and the drums, really good on that. It's a 3 out of 5. Camarero comes next. Fucking fantastic guitars on that. Really like the solo. The drums are good. It's a 3 out of 5. Good track. Apex Predator comes next, and all of a sudden I feel like I'm in a Cavalera Conspiracy album. And I'm just like, holy shit, where did this come from? The guitars, the bass, drums, and the fucking solos on that bitch are insane. 4 out of 5, great fucking track, Apex Predator. Goes into Insurrection, really keeps up that 4 level. Guitars, the solos, the vocals, and the drums, fucking ace. 4 out of 5, gents, well done. Not Losing the Edge, I wouldn't have said that at the start of this album, but here we are. Guitars, vocals and the bass and the drums are really good on this. It's getting a 3 out of 5, good tune. Father of Hate comes next. Again, really like the solos on that and the bass, really good. 3 out of 5, good tune. Then it ends with the Crucible. Like the guitars, really like the vocals on that. The rhythm section, the bass and the drums, just fucking excellent. It's a 3 out of 5, good tune. Other than the first 3 tracks of this album, it's actually a pretty good album. The start of it is a fucking mess. I'm not joking. It's a fucking mess. If you just skip those first 3 tracks, you're in for a good ride. But I do suggest, if you want to have a laugh and you want to picture Max Cavalera in Dorothy's red shoes, clicking his heels together, thinking there's no place like Brazil, then yeah, definitely listen to Babylonian Pandemonium, because, mate, his vocal delivery on that is fucking hilarious. I'm telling you, it's comedy for fucking days. It really is. But overall, it's a good album, man. It is a good album. It's a 3 out of 5. I think it's up there with the likes of Totem by Soulfly. But yeah, it's definitely not Cavalera's best work. That brings it to the end. I really hope that we get some more Soulfly Cavalera Conspiracy albums through. A couple more Sepulturas that I need to do as well. Just to amplify my love for him, because I really do feel like I get to these albums, I'm just like, it's not the album that I like. But yeah, that's the way the generator goes. So yeah, that was Pandemonium by Cavalera Conspiracy. Pandemonium. Yeah, see you on the next one.